Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Jim's Multimedia Musings, and to the first of a mini-series of episodes I'm going to call Stream It Before It's Gone. Now, for those of you who have Netflix accounts and who follow entertainment news, you might know that Netflix isn't in such good shape. I can't tell you the particulars, but suffice it to say, apparently their business model of snapping up content whenever they can find it and borrowing billions of dollars is not working out for them. So what does that mean for legitimate Netflix subscribers like you and me? It could well mean that in the near or distant future, a lot of these original shows and movies by Netflix may find themselves floating in limbo. And that means that while there's still time, while Netflix as we know it is still operational, we should most likely check them out. So over the next few episodes, I'm going to share with you a bunch of series that I've binged over the last year and which I haven't reviewed yet on this channel. So obviously you will no longer hear me talking about stuff like Lupin or the first Masters of the Universe series because, well, I reviewed them already. But I will share with you my thoughts on some Netflix shows that I have binged that I think are worth checking out, just in case something bad happens to Netflix. So the first show I'd like to recommend is easily the oldest, but it's also one of the most popular. It lasted something like 80 plus episodes. I'm talking about Voltron, Legendary Defender. Now, as a Gen Xer, I grew up in the 80s with the original Voltron series, which was basically adapted from the anime Go Lion. Okay, the story is very simple. It's about a bunch of human pilots who find giant robotic lions that combine to form a robot and use that robot to defend the galaxy against the evil empire of Emperor Zarkon and his forces. Okay, it's not complicated stuff. The remake, which is made by the talent behind Avatar: The Last Airbender, or at least some of them, was something that was extremely special. I mean, it paid loving homage to the original anime while dragging it, kicking and screaming, into the 21st century. I can't even remember, it's 4 or 5 seasons long, but the storytelling is just so tight that binging this becomes so easy. I mean, I despise binging. I remember having a headache after I binged the first season of Marvel's Netflix series Daredevil back in 2015 or 2016. By the way, it's too late to check out those series on Netflix because Disney's pulled them already. This is all the more reason for you to binge these while they're still around. So Voltron, okay, unlike the Marvel series, this is content that was developed by Netflix in conjunction with DreamWorks. And it's excellent. I mean, the animation's excellent, the voice acting's excellent, the writing's excellent, the cast of characters is really stellar. Of course, you have the Lion pilots, you have Keith, Lance, Hunk, Pidge, and Shiro. The fans of the original anime would know Shiro as Sven. It's a bit of a long story behind that. I mean, I'm sure you could dig it up if you look on the right YouTube channel or website. But suffice it to say, Shiro is the name of the original character as he originally appeared in the Go Lion anime. And so rather than awkwardly rename him and have him played by an actor putting on a really bad Swedish accent, they just decided to keep his name. And the original the cast of Lion pilots, by the way, is played by a wonderful cast of voice actors. You have The Walking Dead Steven Yeun as Keith, you have Adventure Time's Jeremy Shada as Lance, and you have Josh Keaton as Shiro. I can't recall the names of the other 2 actors, but they do a really good job. You have character actors like Rhys Darby. I mean, overall, this series is excellent. It's a lot of episodes to binge, and so you'd need I don't know, at least 2 or 3 weekends to go through all of them. But it's worth it if you have the time to spare. All right? And that's it for episode 1 of Stream It Before It's Gone. I hope you enjoyed it, and more importantly, I hope you enjoy Voltron Legendary Defender. Now still streaming on Netflix.